Did you all enjoy the pilot for the 8-Bit podcast? Did you all just extremely hate it and wonder why it existed? Did you all wonder how it was made? Well, I'm here to tell you how. Hello, I am Adrian Watkins. I created the 8-Bit podcast and the animation studio behind it, Psycho TV. And right now, I am telling you to sit back and relax as I tell you the story of how this bullshittery was created. TikTok. That's where it all started. It all started when I announced that more of my personal animations and stuff were all going to TikTok. I had done small covers and small animations for my persona. I tend to call him Bug. But then one night I had saw a TikTok from a certain someone called RaxDFlipNo. I forgot what short it was, but his animation style had inspired me to make a small animation about my artist block.
Does anyone here know how to not be a pain in my ass for 5 minutes? Probably not.
Yeah, why don't we move on? After a few days, I decided to do more of them. I did like 3 more of them or so. They were mostly digital circus reanimations. But then I had come up with an idea after listening to an episode of the Bob and Tom podcast. What if I made an 8-bit animated podcast? And so I began. I had first come up with the designs for the characters. These guys were single-handedly some of the hardest characters to design. Like, these were their first design iterations. Mason looked like Carl Weezer if he hit puberty, and Chadwick looked like an emo version of Jack McFox from my canceled show Colin Dipper. I had come back to fix their designs a few days later. I had come up with Mason's final design that day, but I had made Chadwick looking like a piece of shit. It took me a week to finally fix his design. The finalized reference sheet for Chad and Mason originally had Chad's hair looking like CG5's. It was changed like later into the animation stage. After I had finalized their designs, I had started working on the script. The script took me at least a week or so to write, and after I finished writing the pilot, I had immediately started writing every other episode. I finished every other episode except for 6. I have to get into that. After the script was done, I had went to hire voice actors via Discord. That's where I found Chadwick and Mason's VA, MrRobVA and Undiscovered. Fun fact, I had actually worked with Undiscovered long before the 8-Bit podcast was conceived. I was working on a now scrapped short film about ducks. The original plan for Chadwick was to be a British version of Jax from the Amazing Digital Circus, but his voice actor had done an American accent for him, and honestly, it fitted his design perfectly. After all of the voice acting was done, I had taken the time to storyboard and make the animatic for the entire episode. I had decided to work on the animatic during nights because I was too focused on my day duties, like my job and my former relationship, so I pretty much had no sleep while working on this. After the animatic was done, I obviously had to hire animators, or in this case, artists. You see, there was a way I did all my 8-bit animations. I drew all of the major keyframes in Infinite Painter. I had done no in-betweens for the pilot, so it still has that like animatic type style. It's actually also fitting for the style of the show. Normally any element in an 8-bit game has limited movement or animation, so I was just trying to be true to that style. Back to the animators. There were about 15 animators on the team, including myself. I had hired a few more people a little bit before the pilot had completed production. Each animator had drawn 5 to 6 sketches that I had compressed using a third-party website. I also crunched up the audio using a third party. I'll have links to both of the websites I used in the description. By the way, these are AI free, so don't worry. The animation stage had taken about 4 months or so after the animatic was finished. Everything had slowed down after I had taken a 2-week break, but we managed to get everything done. The music for the pilot was composed by 3 people, including myself. The other 2 people were Amber and my friends at Silver Realm Games. Amber had done work on my other pilot, Colin Dipper, and Silver Realm Games is a game studio run by really great people. I had done most of the music composing for the show. The show was actually the first time I had ever composed music. I had done two tracks, one called Welcome Welcome and the other called Just a Simple Conversation. The tracks were made in Chrome Music Lab and finalized in BandLab. The music development for the pilot was one of the more funner things of development. We had an amazing theme song done and tracks composed by the most amazing people, so kudos to them. I will have everyone mentioned in this video in the description. Editing this was one of the worst parts of production. This is the timeline for the pilot. Basically all the images seen here are all of the replacements for the story art, board art. All of this was edited in InShot, and InShot overheated my phone really quick and it made me mad. But despite it all, we managed to get it all done. I just wanted to end the video by telling you guys some additional fun facts about the show. The ending scene with the ugly kid was originally going to be live action, but there are more scenes like this in the show in different locations, and I cannot afford to contact people about using their locations for this show. The theme song was written in under an hour, and my friends at Silver Elm had composed the instrumental early on into production, and I had sung the demo for it. Before I sign off for now, I just wanted to say thank you so much for being here for the ride so far. This project was one of the hardest things I had ever done, but I pulled through and completed something really unique. This show is set to be a really ambitious project. I already have a few big voice actors joining on for the next episodes, and again, that isn't possible without you guys. I thank you guys so much for all the support, and I will see you later.